and welcome to another episode of Sit Down Heaux. Let me talk to you real quick here on Afrovibes TV. I am your host, Kristen, and I have a very special guest with me, someone who's letting me know that it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So if you have a beer right now, go ahead and pop it open and take a drink.
Yes.
Introduce yourself to the people, ma'am.
Oh, hello. My name is Choma May Odiakosa. I am the president of African Beer USA.
Yeah.
I import beer from Africa.
I love that. I love a good import. Yes. So are you originally from Africa?
Yes, I am. I've been here for 500 years.
So what country are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I'm from
Houston
Nigeria.
has a big Nigerian.
I tell you, when
culture.
I come to Houston, I feel like I'm somewhere in Lagos. You go to the store, you see women dressed like they're in the market in Lagos, and the vibe is so wonderful.
It's so wonderful. Like when I first started at the University of Houston many moons ago, the first club that I joined was the Nigerian Student Association because they were so much fun. They were so lit. And I was like, well, I'm not Nigerian. Can I join? They're like, yeah, come on. And I had the best time with them.
But you don't know if you're not Nigerian or not. Have you checked?
Well, that was 20 years ago, but now I actually have checked because I was trying to get my reparations for being, no, because my grandmother's Native American. I'm trying to, but anyway, I found out it's crazy. I only have African blood from one country.
What country is that?
Mali.
Oh, wow.
It was very rare. That's why they contacted me.
That's unusual.
It was very unusual, yes. So, but I've never been to Nigeria, but I know before, I die, I have to get out there. But the good thing about Houston is that I kind of feel like sometimes I'm in Nigeria.
No, you have to go to Nigeria to really feel like you've been to an African country. The food, the people, the air, the energy, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And when you go to their event, okay, they say start at 6 o'clock, don't show up until 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
It goes from 9 till 6 a.m.
I've learned that. I've learned that.
You might not come back.
Yes, and that's what I fear. I might go somewhere else and have too much fun, and I want to come over here because America's kind of ghetto sometimes. But the owner of Afrovibes TV, Philip, he's a Nigerian. So the very first time we ever went out somewhere, I met up with him at like 1 o'clock in the morning at a popular place called Rumors. So it was BYOB. They had the jollof rice. I ate. It was 2 o'clock. I'm like, it's time to go home. He said, oh no, next spot until 5 a.m. So now I know when I party with the Nigerians, I have to take a nap.
Take a nap.
Yes, and then go.
Don't eat. Just take it easy and then get ready and go. Show up at 12 o'clock. If you show up at 9 o'clock, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. But, through experience, you learn. So that's awesome. I always love, meeting people from other places. So tell me what made you start this beer and import into the United States.
So it's a long story, but I'll make it short. One of the things that I noticed when you go into any store in America, go to the beer aisle, you see beer from all over the world.
Yeah. You
don't see anything from Africa.
Damn shame.
You go to, name it, H-E-B, Kroger,
even the total wine and beer.
You don't see anything from Africa. And it got me thinking that, why is that we don't have beer from Africa? Is it because we don't have amazing beer? For instance, Tosca beer started 1922. The brewery started
1922?
1922.
That's crazy.
Okay. Star beer started 1949.
Very long time.
So when people drink it, they say, oh, this is amazing. Is it new beer? No, it's not.
It's not new.
And sometimes people don't even know we have breweries in Africa. So I wanted to open minds and change the narrative because people have this misconception about what comes from Africa, that it could be substandard and when people drink it, they go, this is amazing. That really, for me, is what it's all about.
Yes.
And they say, where is it from? You say it's from Africa. They go, why? No, it can't be from Africa. And I said, why do you think this beer is not from Africa?
Why are they so shocked?
First of all, the word star doesn't sound African to them, but they don't know much about Africa. It's not their fault, right? So I wanted to change the narrative about everything brewery, beer from Africa. And I also wanted to include us to show that we've got amazing beer that stands shoulder to shoulder with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
We've got all American goods, European goods in Africa.
Yeah.
Why don't you patronize and try our product?
It makes no damn sense. But, that stopped. Now people are going to know and understand. There are a lot of misconceptions, but that's just due to ignorance. People, they're just not educated. They're not well traveled. They're not cultured, especially in this country. And that's just something that you see a lot of times. All my friends from other places, like the girl works for me during the day, Sue Ellen, shout out Sue Ellen, she's Liberian. Every 3 months, she's somewhere else.
Yeah.
She's traveling. She's learning new things, So I'm so happy that you put this out here so you can come and educate people and let people know what's really coming out of Africa. But it kind of confuses me because Africa's the motherland. There's so many resources, the originator of everything. Why are these hoes so confused about great beer coming out of Africa?
Sometimes, like you said, most Americans don't travel a lot. Europeans know.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chinese are all over Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go to Nigeria, I stay in a hotel and you go down to the bar. Europeans, Chinese, all drinking star beer.
Mm.
They're eating jollof rice and drinking star beer. So they know, but it's not really everyone's fault. It's just bringing it to their attention that this is what we have. And they've been so welcoming. Once they try, they go, oh, okay, I'm not going to buy this. I'm going to buy star beer. And Tosca, the same thing. It's just been a labor of love. We just need people to know where to go and get it. Yeah. And they do get it. And it's 5% alcohol, for instance, the star. It comes in this can. It comes in the bottle. Yeah. And if you touch the bottle, it's heavy. Okay.
Wait on that.
And then you look at this. It has the star all over it.
Cute.
That's it. And this bottle is recycled.
I love that.
Some of these bottles might be 20, 30 years old.
That's amazing.
Because the first time you buy beer in Nigeria, you pay for the beer and you pay for the bottle. Mm-hmm. So every time you have to buy, you got to take the bottles back. Mm-hmm. And then if you break one, my dad used to, when people come over and they break one bottle, you would think someone died. Okay, because my dad
don't do that.
My dad, if it's us, my dad would give us that evil eyes, like, okay, you're about to go kill right now. And if you're
breaking my store,
and if it's a visitor, my dad, like, okay, this asshole, he can even drink the beer.
This is your first and last invitation, okay? You're not breaking the store. But you know what I love about them being recycled is even I come from the country from South Louisiana, and my family's big into recycling and upcycling. So these are really good quality, glass bottles. My mom takes things like this and makes incense burners or little things you can grow little plants out of and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I love a gift that keeps on giving. You can have a great beer, and then you have a great piece of glass you can still work with.
You're recycling, and also it's gluten free.
Oh,
so most people don't know that. So you are helping the world in doing recycling, but also you're buying beer that is from an amazing country. People are proud. Africans know how to party, right? Yes. They love their beer. This is iconic beer. Yeah. So it's been a labor of love.
Mm-hmm. So I've learned a little bit about it just speaking with you prior to the interview. Mm-hmm. And this beer's been around a long time. So what did you have to do? Because people here, especially in Houston, that have been drinking this for so long, mm-hmm. when they know, that it's here, they're gonna go crazy. It's like nostalgia overload. So how did you get it here?
So it took 4.5 years. My sister, that was, I thought, okay, this would be a walk in the park, right? I think we can do this. And she's like, yeah, we can do this. And I didn't know anything about the alcohol space. I worked in the legal field and all that. And we started trying to get the licensing, trying to convince the brewery that we're worthy. And my sister saw the dream bigger than I did, right? Every time I wanted to quit and go about my life, she's like, what? No, we're doing this. So she found someone that connected me to the export department in Nigerian brewery. And it took a while, but I went in there not having the $1 million in the bank, not having a background in the alcohol space, but just a vision I wanted them to see. And they bought that, saying, I don't want to bring your beer here to sell it in May's African Kitchen. I want the world to discover this amazing beer. Mm-hmm. And that was a vision. Yeah. And they went with it. And it's been 4.5 years. But now we're in HEB. We're in about 55 HEB stores. Wow. And this has been the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life, but also the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life. I get to show people what we have. Mm-hmm. I get to share this iconic beer with people, Americans. And I love when Nigerians see this beer, they go, no.
Yeah, like,
They ain't got the store. No. It's
oh, hell no, you came with the store. Hell no, because it's nostalgic.
this guy chased my son 2 miles. We have a branded van and saw the style like, no. Chased my son like,
I need that.
is this the stuff from Nigeria? And they go, yeah. I met this guy in Maryland. He's like, madam, this cannot be the stuff from Nigeria.
She's over here changing people's lives. There's somebody having a bad day, and then they go to HEB and they look over and they're like, is that the childhood beer that my father loved?
And this guy got emotional. He said, you don't understand. I've been in America for 15 years. I've never had this. This is so, and he was grabbing the bottle and, that takes away from all the stress you feel.
That is priceless.
Because
when you see someone react.
And someone called me and said, Portland Arrow called me, said, my dad is from Utopia, but he drank Star beer. Please send. I get calls from Sacramento. My son is getting married. Please just send us a case so that, to me, that's the essence of why I'm doing this. One of the reasons why I'm doing this. In addition to bringing it to the entire United States and saying, see us, try us. You try us, you've tried all the beers, but you've not tried the best. Once you try us, you're not going back.
Exactly. Once you have this, and the thing is that you're literally giving, a piece of your culture, to people that don't even know they need it. And that's the greatest part, really, when you realize that like something that could be so normal to us, from the places that we're from, but then when other people, begin to experience it, it's brand new for them.
It's a whole different feeling. And, also adding something to the alcohol space. You've been drinking the IPA or whatever, but try this.
Yeah.
And they go, this is so smooth. I don't need lime or lemon to chase it down. There's no aftertaste. That is priceless.
Yes.
And whether it's Africans that, just like Philip's reaction now, like I've been here 30 years, I haven't had it.
Yes.
Or meeting someone in the HEB and saying, my dad would be so proud of your mom.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And meeting some, African men, you know how they are. And they go, you brought this here? You?
Yes.
You? I salute you, madam.
And you deserve all of those things.
And when you hear that, but I don't take myself seriously.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I am the nanny, I'm the chef, I'm the cleaning lady, I'm all of that.
Yeah.
So I don't see myself at this CEO thing. No. So wherever I go, I serve, right?
Yes.
So when the men come out and say, oh, you are doing the impossible, it's just like, oh, okay.
Yes, I mean, you just remain humble because you're walking in your divine purpose.
I am working and doing exactly what I was born to do.
Yes, I love that. We're going to continue on and talk a little bit more about yourself personally, more about the different beers, and we're going to have a little taste of it, okay?
Yes,
we're going to take a little bit a break so that we can go to commercial, and we're going to be right back here with Sit Down Heaux. Let me talk to you real quick on Afrovibes TV.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sit Down Heaux. Let me talk to you real quick here on Afrovibes TV. It's your girl, Kristen, and I'm still here with Miss May. So we are going to try the Star beer, okay? Because I've never had Star beer before. And I feel so excited, okay?
You are going to be...
Cheers, girlfriend.
Here, cheers. Cheers to us.
That's good.
Very good.
And it got no kind of aftertaste. It's so... Hold up now. I live to day drink. I pretty much want to do whatever I want to do all day, every day. So this is like this is the best thing I could be doing right now. Okay. So you have introduced me to a little taste of Nigeria, which I would not have if you didn't come in and, bring it in. I love this so much. So outside of, the beer importing it in? What else are you passionate about? What else is coming after this? Because I could just tell you're an official lady. I know that you wear a lot of different bags. You look absolutely fabulous head to toe.
Oh, thank
You know,
you.
you're so well spoken and so professional. To meet someone like you is truly a blessing to me.
Oh,
I know I can learn things from me. You learn things from you. You could mentor me, you know, and really help me also to go forward in life. So I'm interested to know, what else are you going to pull out of your bag?
So when we started with one brand.
Hmm.
But when you go into stores, you see 5, 10 European brands.
Mm-hmm.
And I also know there are so many amazing beers in Africa. We decided halfway, let's pursue other beers. What I want to do in the next 5 years, if you go in the middle of Alabama, you're going to see a beer from Africa. And it's because of us.
Yes.
So there's Tosca beer that just landed. It's going into, we're going to try and get it into HEB. We're going to have it in Disney. We're trying to get it. It's not just Tosca and Star. I want the world to discover Africa. Because when you have that conversation about, oh, where's this from? This from Africa. And then there's a question, open conversation about, what else do you have? The agriculture in Africa is organic.
Oh, yes.
The coffee from Kenya.
I love Kenyan coffee.
There's so many things that people don't know about Africa. So we're starting with this.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, I want this course that you are interested in learning about Africa. I want you to go. I want you to come with us, right? When you go, then you realize it's not National Geographic. It's not what's been told.
Yeah.
You're able to feel this continent and see the air, the water. If this beer is brewed in America, it would taste different. There's just something about the soil and the water there. So I want the world to discover us in America, to know that we have amazing product. And not only that, I want to also spread the word about reaching people where they are. Women, I want to mentor young women like you. I am 63 years old.
Stop lying.
And
You look great. We have to pause and make sure that we say she is 63 years old and she looks like this. And I did see one of her grown ass children, you know, so I verified that she really is this age.
I want to tell you, mentor young women to say it is possible. It's not easy, but it's possible. If this old lady can do it, you have absolutely no reason not to pursue your dream. It's difficult, but take one step at a time. Don't take no as an answer. No means try tomorrow.
Exactly.
Failure means I get to pick up myself and try again tomorrow. It hasn't been easy, but I wouldn't be doing anything else. So I want to mentor young women and to say, you want to import, you want to export. What is it that you're interested in?
Yes.
How can I help you? How can I share what I know with you? Not tell you, but show you an example. When we finally got Tosca in, a friend of mine said to me, you're the epitome of resilient.
Oh, I love that.
To me, that's the best compliment. When we got into HEB, it was 2 years in the making. But it's so easy to pack up and go because, you know, my mom said, whatever will change your life, it's never easy.
Nope.
If it's easy, everyone else will be doing it.
Hello.
So I just want to encourage young people, young women, women of color to say, don't take anybody's definition of what you can do. Don't think it's going to be easy. It's going to happen overnight, but just keep showing up.
Yes, keep showing up, put an effort in. But aside from, you know, just like the business side of it, you know, what else is it that you feel like you could share with young women as far as just personally, like, you know, maybe self-care habits, you know, different types of diets, things to preserve yourself? Because what I'm coming to realize is when my mental and my physical is not together, then nothing else in my life is together either.
I do yoga 5 days a week. On a bad week, I do 4 days a week. It might not be yoga for you. It might be running. It might be something else.
Yes.
But for me, yoga grounds me. I take care of myself physically and emotionally. I listen to good music.
Yes.
I listen to Bible verses, but more than anything, I do my yoga. I give myself on my mat every day for an hour. And you'd be surprised what that does for you. Even when you think you can't go on, because you've built up resilient on the mat, you take that off the mat. So that's what really I would like us to get into: meditation, yoga, eating well, cook your own food. And don't just cook your own food. Once you start, all of that feeds you. You'll be surprised where they will show up in your life.
Yeah, I mean, even with myself, there's times when I'm all out of whack and I'll go to H-E-B where I go get all my groceries, and I'm gonna get my Star beer as well.
Thank you.
You know, and I go and I buy all my groceries and I put on my good, Al Green, Teddy Pendergrass, and I start making my own meal. And when I eat that meal, I feel better, like my mental gets better, and it's just like when I invest in myself in that way, then I can just see everything else in my life changing. Like you said, the resilience you build up on that yoga mat, you can put it into
your mat.
Yeah.
And
the
I've been
rest of
doing
your
yoga
life.
for 15 years. It saved me on a lot of places. It helped me heal from surgery faster because I've built that up. I remember when I had surgery and they said, "Oh, walk around, a little bit." And I did 2 rounds. And the nurse is like, my niece, I'm Amarachi. She's like, "Yeah, that's my auntie. She doesn't know that." And when she was with me when I had the surgery, and she's like, "Yeah, don't worry about my auntie.
She'll be fine." You see, I've dabbled in yoga here and there, and I do calisthenics and I do Pilates, but I really, really want to learn how to really, do the yoga, meditate, get into different positions, and be consistent with it. And you sitting there saying this today is like confirmation, almost like a message from God. She's letting me know, like, this is the path that you should really be on, because when I look at you and I see the woman that you are, I want to be like you.
Oh, you're going to be better than me.
Yeah, well,
you're going to be 100% better than me. But when you sit quietly,
yes,
all the chaos wipes away. You're sitting quietly for an hour. You might not think that you're doing anything, but it affects you. It affects how you think. It affects how you approach problems. All of that has helped me. So I hope to be able to, one of the things I want to do is teach yoga in my old age, okay?
Yes,
but show that, women of color don't do a lot of yoga.
Yeah.
I'm always one off in my yoga classes. And it bothers me to no end.
Yeah.
So I hope that I can influence some people. We can do some yoga, down dog, and just,
Oh, yeah, come on, brown girls, we got to get together. We got to do some yoga.
I can hold my plank for 3 minutes. Thank you very much.
Oh, my God, I'm trying to be like that. Look, I'm going to start working. Once I get 30 seconds, I'm going to send you a little video. When I get up to 30 seconds, then we can keep going.
Hey, it started from a yoga challenge that said, "How long can you hold plank?" And at first, 30 seconds is like, "I'm going to die. I'm going to die." You build resilience. You just build it and build it and build it. It's like, you're holding plank. My son did yoga with me. I kick his butt.
Oh, I believe that. So, there are, here in Houston, they have like rooftop yoga, and stuff. I've never actually participated. I've signed up, but not gone. But I'm going to have to go.
No, I will go with you. I will go. I'm here till next week.
And I was going to ask you that because I know that you're visiting here in Houston right now. Where do you live?
I live in Los Angeles, but because of the business, I'm all over.
Yeah.
I was in Delaware. I was in Philadelphia. I was in Maryland. I'm here now. I'm going to be here. I'm going to San Antonio. I'm going to Austin. I'm going to Dallas. And then I'll go back to LA for 2 weeks. And then I go to Florida. So I'm literally all over the place. But what travels with me is my yoga mat.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, there's a cold power yoga somewhere. And I started doing yoga sculpt, which is with weights, and my son did that. I kicked his butt too. So,
she got all the moves. Young people better watch out. I love that. That you are booked and busy. You are traveling. Spreading all your beautiful energy with everyone. Spreading the message of the beers and bringing this gift to America. I love that. I grew up in the Los Angeles area as well.
Really?
I grew up in Anaheim, California.
Oh, okay.
Home of the mighty Duck.
Okay. Yeah. So you just go with it. Find out what you love. What is it that makes you happy, that makes you grounded, that helps you deal with the chaos that is every day. Trying to clear a container through the port could be the most daunting thing you've ever done. So after all that, you sit on your mat for an hour. It doesn't matter if the world is coming to an end or they've started riot, but that 1 hour is my payment to myself.
I love that. It's a payment to yourself.
To myself. No matter what, is me paying myself that 1 hour. I owe myself that.
Yes, I love that. You know, me, I talk a lot and I don't know how to be quiet. So maybe this is going to be something that can help me to have that balance in life.
It's going to
You
be a
know?
struggle in the beginning, but stay with it.
Yeah.
When I started meditating, it was like my brain doesn't, it's like always going.
Mhm.
And I paid to get trained to how to meditate. But I realized the thoughts come in, let it go. Don't overanalyze it. Come, acknowledge it, move on. As opposed to I'm supposed to be, no, don't fight it. Just sit, oh, you're here. Okay. Okay. Go on. Oh, you showed up. Okay. Welcome. Go on.
Yeah.
And after a while, your brain knows that when you sit cross-legged in that position, okay, there she goes again.
Mhm.
So you got to train your, in the beginning, it was difficult for me. So I'm sure.
But I'm happy that you're able to share these things, let people know, you know, you've been through certain things in life, but you've overcome them. You know, you are a businesswoman, an entrepreneur, you know, a philanthropist, and you're also, you know, a mom and a wife.
Mhm.
You are just an amazing individual, and you, even though you have so many things you're doing, I'm so impressed with the fact that you continue to pour life into others, continue to give education and bring things over to this country, and like you're literally traveling all over this country right now.
I really am. And that's really why I'm doing this and meeting people like you and hearing you say you would want to be like me. No, I want to be so much better than me. I want you to look at me and say, oh, she said I'm going to be better. Oh, I'm better, right? It's not a question of what are we going to achieve, achieving everything. It's knowing that you tried.
Mhm.
It's knowing that you took the steps when everyone doubted you. I mean, this has been a lesson in humility and also owning your own power and realizing that no one can write your story but you.
Yes.
No one can write it for you. So
That's the truth. You're just an amazing person. I'm so happy that I had an opportunity to meet you and for you to bring your wonderful, you know, beer information here, bringing, you know, the actual beer to this country and to being a role model for myself and so many other people. I'm so excited to see what the future holds. I'm going to go to HEB and make sure that I purchase my own star beer here from, you know, and I'm going to tell people too, hey, no, I know the lady who brought it here. Okay. Like, I know, I got her number in my phone, so playing with me. Okay.
and we're going to do great things together.
Yes, we
You
are.
and I are going
This
to
is
do
only
great
the
things
beginning.
together. Yes.
I'm so happy. Cheers. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Go get your star beer. Go learn something about Nigeria, you know. And until next time on Sit Down Hose, let me talk to you real quick. We're signing off.